right, we're back at it again
with the white vans.
I don't know why I keep saying that.
It's another quickie.
It's a quickie, and it's a really important quickie. We got a really important handful of announcements, right?
Yeah.
But before we get into that, we were just talking about something pretty funny that happened in the past.
Yeah.
It's a story that some of you might have heard, but most of you haven't heard.
Before we get into that, though,
Okay.
we're going to... did you want to bring up that we were going to announce something?
Oh, the thing I've been working on?
Yeah, the thing
Oh,
you've
yeah.
been working on.
I think this would be a great time because we are gonna be announcing a bunch of things today.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, do you want to tell them about that one thing?
Like with my photography?
Yeah, dude. Do you want to get into that real quick because like the announcements I think will be better served at the end.
Okay. But before we do that, though, I think we should tell the story then. If all the announcements are going to be at the end,
Okay.
we tell the story that we were just talking about, and I feel like a lot of people need to know.
Because it's a really funny story.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it took an entire day of our lives, basically.
Yeah.
This whole story, like for an entire day, it was pretty crazy. And it's a long time ago, like 10, 12 years ago now.
Yeah, I think so.
We were young bucks.
Young bucks.
But before we get into that, shit, I hit the button one and I can't.
What is going on right now?
I can't get it to stop one.
Why is this so loud?
Anyways, okay. I'll just take it out later. Don't let me forget, okay?
Okay.
What were we talking about?
Announcements?
That's right. And then, okay, so what do we start with the announcement?
Well, we have so many.
There's so many. So as everyone knows, we have stickers.
Stickers?
Just a couple of them.
We started the YouTube channel.
That was a good one. Okay, wait. Before we say the new thing, we were gonna tell a story.
Oh, right.
Okay, so how's the story go? Like it was a long time ago, right? 10 years ago, something like that.
Long time ago.
Like 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We were right out of high school.
Right.
It was a good time back then. And I think we had like a trip planned.
Yeah.
Where were we going, Juan? You got to tell them. Shit, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay, back on it. Sorry guys. I don't really know what's going on with my laptop.
I'm going to take that laptop away from you.
I'm barely doing anything. I'm sitting in this chair and this shit just keeps happening.
Just stop touching it.
I'm not touching it.
I saw you touch it. Just stop touching it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just changing audio levels. Okay, so back to the announcements. So we did the
No. We're talking about the story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Where were we?
So we were young.
Mm-hmm.
We were dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And full of...
Don't say it. I know where you're going with this. Don't you say it.
Full of chum. Oh my God, I'm going to chum.
Wow, this one's going crazy already.
We're going to Disneyland.
Oh, Disneyland. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Before we finish, we need to go to Disneyland.
Dude, we do.
Like, I haven't been since this trip that we're going to talk about.
I heard that prices might actually be going down.
I heard that too with the new dude in
owner.
charge.
Yeah, the new owner, CEO, or whatever.
So we should plan a trip. BJ's at Disneyland.
BJ's at Disneyland sounds like a good idea to me.
Set up an episode inside of Disneyland.
So that's our announcement. We're going to Disneyland.
We're going to Disneyland.
But years ago, way back when we were young, dumb, and full of chum.
The chum bucket.
Chum buckets. We were at Disneyland.
Wait, before we went to Disneyland, though, did we go to Disneyland and Six Flags at the same time?
I think so.
Which didn't we go Six Flags, Disneyland, Six Flags?
Yeah.
And Six Flags was like straight up empty.
and I broke my phone.
Do you remember when I almost fell off that roller coaster?
Yeah. I remember.
I
remember.
But the Disneyland story is way more intense than this, so I think we
Right.
should finish that one. I'm so sorry.
So we are in line for Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
And the line is like 4 hours long, or maybe longer. I think it was like 5 hours. And we're out and about, and my parents are in line, and we go to meet up with my parents. And
wait, sorry, I was texting. Can you go back a little bit?
Dude,
I know it's really unprofessional.
I understand that you know the story.
But I should pay attention. You're right. So before we finish the story,
we're recording a podcast.
We're usually much more professional than this, and like all the technical difficulties and.
You do realize I'm wearing headphones, and it's really fucking loud.
So, I mean, this goes back to the argument of like how you gave me crap for not wearing headphones. This is not affecting me.
Oh, so you'd rather have technical difficulties just because you're not wearing headphones?
I'll fix it in post. I'm sorry, dude. I'll cut all this stuff out. Don't worry about it. Just fucking. I'm sorry. Okay,
dude, you can't be doing that.
It's literally an accident.
No, it's not.
Why would I do this on purpose?
Why wouldn't you do it on purpose?
We're better than this. We're like 18 episodes in right now.
Dude, we gotta make it. We're gonna break up.
No, why would we? That's stupid.
We can't.
Why would you even say that?
Up. I'm sorry.
Why would you even say that?
That was really out of line.
I love you.
I love you too, man.
Let's
stop.
Let's get back in this.
Should we start over?
Yeah, let's just start from the top.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome back to another Quickie with BJ in the morning. I'm Brendan.
I'm Juan.
And today we have a few announcements to make. And we're really excited about them. They're really important announcements. But first, we were just talking before we started recording the episode about this really funny story.
Yeah.
That happened like 10, 12 years ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
When we went to Disneyland. So take it away, Juan.
So we were young bucks. We were young, dumb, and full of chum.
Juan, stop. Hold on. We're going to do this. I told you last time this joke was weird, and you're going to do it again?
It's funny.
Is it?
Young, dumb, full of chum. You don't get it?
Can I make the chum bucket joke again?
Sure, dude.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Did you mute the mics?
I'll fix it later.
Okay.
So, what were you saying?
Well, we were young, dumb, and full of chum.
Like the chum bucket?
Chum bucket. Yeah, we were at Disneyland, and we wanted to ride the ride Space Mountain.
I had never been on it.
You had never been on it. I think this was your first time at Disneyland.
No, it was my third.
Okay, you told me it was your first, so
why
would you lie to me?
No, because like I went when I was really little and don't remember it,
and
then I went again with my family.
Don't remember
when I was like 10,
right?
12, somewhere around there.
Okay,
and Space Mountain was closed.
Oh, lame.
And this was like before Cars Land, before Star Wars, before all that stuff. So, but we were waiting in line.
I mean, Star Wars was always there, but Star Wars.
No, like Star Tours was like not working either. I don't remember. It was fucking crazy. But Space Mountain was the first time I was ever going to go on Space Mountain. I was super hyped.
And the line was like 4 or 5 hours long.
It was ridiculous.
It was crazy. My parents, they were waiting in line. And we were just doing the do.
Just being teenagers
like
at Disneyland.
Like Mountain Dew.
Like Splash Mountain Dew. Rest in peace, I guess. It's gone now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so anyways, we're waiting in line for like 4 hours. And so we decided that we were going to like... What is this laugh, man? I'm really concerned right now.
April motherfucking Fools.
What is this voice you're doing?
Suckers.
Did you inhale like helium?
Like,
no, but what?
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 Like Mr. Chow?
Let's start over. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but April Fools. Thanks for listening to our silly little episode.
We hope you were confused.
We were confused doing it, and we came up with the idea. But if you do want to hear the end of this story,
stay tuned next time.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next time. But thanks again for joining us for this Quickie. I'm Brendan.
I'm Juan.
And we're not going to play the song again because you've heard it enough during this episode.
April motherfucking Fools.
That's actually now that I know who you're like imitating, like it's pretty good.
Thanks, dude.
Can you say anything else?
We'll talk to you next time.
That was more like SpongeBob, so it really ties the chum bucket jokes.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick. We can't do these imitations. We're good. We're chilling. We're fine. Everything's great. Everything's fine all the time.
Nobody likes me because I smell funny.
No, it's because you're ugly. All right, guys. You have a great April 1st.
And happy birthday, Brendan.
Thanks, man. Happy birthday. You. No,
April
not you.
April Fool's.
April Fool's is not your birthday, but it's mine. No one will believe me, though. No one ever believes me. It's a
April Fool's.
It's a sad life, being an April Fool's baby.
Yep.
All right, I'm having existential dread now.
And we'll talk to
you next time. Bye.